They say the eyes are the window to the soul, but honestly, that's just poetry. In psychology, we call them something way more real, the biological billboard. Picture this, you're sitting across from someone. Maybe it's a date, maybe a client, maybe your teenager who promises they definitely didn't take the car last night. They're smiling, nodding, saying all the right things like, "I love the proposal," or "I studied all night." But your gut is like, nope. And there's a reason. Because about 200 milliseconds before their mouth chooses to lie, their eyes already yelled the truth. Today we're not just learning body language. We're decoding the only part of the human body that has a direct, high-speed connection to the emotional center of the brain. By the end of this, you won't just look at people, you'll actually see them. Buckle up. We're going deep into the eye code. The biology of honesty, why we can't control our eyes. Before turning into a human truth detector, you need to understand one thing. Eyes are snitches. Most of your face is under your control. You can fake a smile, nod politely, pretend you're interested. But the eyes? They're rebels. They don't listen to your act normal commands. They listen to your autonomic nervous system, powered by the limbic system, the survival center of your brain. Fight, flight, freeze, desire. The limbic system reacts so fast that your conscious mind can't keep up. So when you see something exciting, scary, or emotionally intense, your eyes spill the truth before your brain even finalizes a thought. Let's talk pupils. Think of them as the camera lens of your body. Sure, they shrink in light and grow in darkness, basic science. But the real psychological magic happens when your pupils react to emotion or mental effort. Your pupils dilate when your brain wants more of what it's seeing. This is called Mydriasis. If you look at someone you love or something you really want, your brain basically hits the zoom in button. Your pupils can open up to 45% bigger. So if you pitch a price to a client and their pupils suddenly widen, stop talking. You already won. But if their pupils constrict into tiny dots, that's negative emotional rejection. Limbic leakage, the psychology of the real smile. Here's a term that holds everything together. Limbic leakage. It's when your real emotions leak through your body language because your brain is too overwhelmed to hide them. And the eyes are the biggest leak point. That's where the orbicularis oculi muscles come in. This leads us to the iconic concept in lie detection, the Duchenne Smile. In the 19th century, a French neurologist named Duchenne de Boulogne discovered that a fake smile only uses the mouth. That customer service smile we all do? Dead eyes. No soul. But a real smile, true joy, activates the muscles around the eyes. Tiny wrinkles appear, the eyes narrow slightly. You cannot fake this consciously. So if someone says, "I'm so happy for you," but their eyes look flat and smooth, the limbic system just leaked the truth. Jealousy, not joy. Blinking, cognitive load, and the reptilian stare. Here's something automatic. We blink 15 to 20 times a minute without thinking. But blinking is a psychological goldmine. When we're relaxed, we blink normally. But lying? Lying is hard work. Building a story, keeping details aligned, watching the other person's reaction, hiding the truth, all this creates massive cognitive load. People assume liars blink more. Actually, many blink less. They lock into what psychologists call the reptilian stare. Their brain is so busy managing the lie that it freezes the blink reflex. But once they finish the lie and feel safe, boom, the tension drops. And suddenly you see the blink flurry, a rapid burst of fast blinking. If you see the intense stare followed by a blink explosion, yeah, that lie has footprints. Eye blocking and eye direction, a primal shield. Now let's get primal. Eye blocking is a reflex so ancient even babies do it in the womb. When we see something we dislike or something uncomfortable, the brain tries to delete the image. We close our eyes, cover them, rub them, or look away hard. So if you mention, "Let's talk about the budget," and your partner rubs their eyes, they're not tired. Their brain is rejecting the whole concept. Now, eye direction. Forget the TikTok myth that right equals lying and left equals truth. Science says that's unreliable. Instead, track the baseline. If someone normally looks up when thinking but suddenly looks down right when you ask where they were last night, that shift is suspicious. Also watch the sideways glance, eyes sliding toward you without the head moving. This signals distrust or skepticism. If someone does this during a pitch or conversation, pause and address the concern. Their limbic system is already backing away. Conclusion: don't just catch lies, catch people's needs. Yes, we talked a lot about deception and spotting microsignals. But the real beauty of reading eyes isn't catching lies, it's catching feelings. When someone blocks their eyes, they're overwhelmed. When someone fake smiles, they're hiding discomfort or pain. When someone's pupils dilate, they're excited, interested, alive in the moment. Eye truth isn't always dark. Sometimes the truth is simply, "I'm scared. I'm exhausted. I need help. I really like you." Learning the eye code doesn't make you a human lie detector. It makes you an empath. Someone who sees beyond words. Someone who notices the tiny emotional leaks others ignore. So here's your homework for the week. Watch the eyes. Not to judge, but to understand. Catch the leaks. Spot the Duchenne. Read the room like a pro. And most importantly, keep looking.